My name is Ayana. Welcome to Teacher's Treehouse, and today I want to share with you one of my absolute favorite websites as an online fourth grade teacher, Blooket. Blooket. I would like to share this with you because my students and I have tried this and fell in love. They cannot get enough of it. They do have some points where you can kind of check in and see how your kids are doing with the activities and questions you're giving them. So we're going to take a look at both. So if we were here doing this live together and I wanted to do it as a small group, you could hit solo, or if you just want to test it out yourself, you can hit solo. But I'm going to go ahead and hit host, and then we'll see what it looks like. So once you're in host, I have the paid version. So the only one that I know of you cannot play on the free version is this one here, the tower defense. All the others from here down you can access on the free accounts, I'm pretty sure. Gold chest, when you click this one, this is a host only game. So this is one where you need live participants. Cafe, they get to run a restaurant and serve like little customers that are like the little Blooket characters. They can make toast, eggs, they can upgrade to yogurt. Like, it's really cool. This one has both options in which you can host it, play it live, or you can set it as a homework where you can give out a shared link to play over the course of a few days. This here is a factory. Factory you can also do as a homework or a host. They quickly answer self-paced questions to unlock and upgrade their Blooks to make you some cold, hard virtual cash. Now, they love when I put it up to like 1 million. They love it. They love it. Battle Royale is also one of my students' favorites, where they play head-to-head, 1v1 or team v team, and they answer questions to knock each other out of the game through rounds of play. Racing, I have not tried this yet, but it looks fun. This is a host-only game. So is Battle Royale. Crazy Kingdom is one of my students' favorites. This is a assigned homework only. It's like a self-paced answering questions, and they get to run this Crazy Kingdom where the Blooks show up and they just ask them ridiculous questions like, can I come in your kingdom and make cookies? Or can I come in your kingdom and eat all the alligators? Random and silly and fun, and they love it. The Tower of Doom is for like card game players. Like each Blook has its own card with little stats on it, and the kids get their own deck. They get to choose and build their deck as they're answering questions correctly, and then they get to play their card against another Blooks card. That one they really like, and it's an assign only. Then you have Classic, which is just, I find this to be very similar to like Kahoot, where it's just kind of chill. You just answer the questions. It has some, you can add images next to each question, and it's just low-key, still game oriented, and the kids still really like it. Let's go with a Crazy Kingdom for however long you want. Just so you can see, the max days you can do is 12 days. Let's see, I can go all the way 23 hours and and 59 minutes. This is maxed out for me. This is how much I can go. Okay, guest amount. This is how many guests they will have in their Crazy Kingdom come and join them. I'm gonna hit assign now. We're gonna start a new game where you can check the leaderboard. Welcome to Crazy Kingdom. Your goal is to keep your kingdom running for as long as possible. To do this, you'll have to manage 4 resources. If any of these resources reach 0, your game is over. Next, this is the new number of materials in your kingdom. We have 50 to start. Okay, next. This is the number of people in your kingdom. We have 50. This shows how happy people are in your kingdom. And this is the amount of gold in your kingdom. Okay. Random guests will come to your castle and make different requests. You'll have to answer yes or no to these requests. You'll also have to answer a question before each guest. Answer incorrectly and you won't get to pick your response to the guest. It will be random. We'll answer the questions correctly for you now. Then you can read the guest request. So this is the tutorials. I don't know if we get to keep these points. Can I borrow some annoying ducklings to add people to the kingdom? If we say yes, we'll get more ducks, people, in the kingdom. But we'll lose some happiness because the ducks are annoying. If we say no, the duck will probably be upset that we won't let ducklings into the kingdom. Let's go ahead and answer yes to the duckling this time. As you can see, the guest will give us a response based on your choice. Yeah, sorry if they're a little loud. Quacks echo in the background. Letting the ducklings in increased our population, but they also annoyed people and lowered our happiness. That's pretty cute. You'll need to answer as many guests as why I keep saying quest as many guests as possible while trying to keep all the resources above 0. You can see how many guests you've answered in the top right. The more the better. That's it for the tutorial. Go ahead and click next to see your guests and start the game. Hit next. Let's go. Acute angle. Which one is it? As you can see, there's no timer set for this one, so I don't see any timer or anything like that. Let's go with this. Correct! Now I get to choose my answer. I speak leak this to down give me gold for a hamburger. Yeah, I'll give you some gold for a hamburger. Thanks, human. That's funny. Minus gold, but 10 happiness. Additive comparison. Let's see if I can get one wrong, and let's see what happens. A set of rules that tell people order which order. Incorrect. Here's the correct answer is shown. Problems that ask how much or more or less one amount is than another. Click anywhere to go next. Hello, I just met some new turtles. Can they come over and play? Since I got it wrong, I don't get to say yes or no. So I have to say I don't know. Ooh, it gets yes for me, yeah. I got lucky. So that's how you play. Wait, let's do it.
Can we kick out everyone named Chad? No. Can't forget people named Chad. No! I only have 13 asterisk. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work to make an awesome house. Represents a number of core parts in one whole, which represent fractions using circle bars or sets, represents how many parts group of objects. I don't have that much, and I'm saving up for the tax guy. Yeah, I'm saving for the tax Tango. Hello, I just met some new turtles. Can they come over and play? Taxi Tango. I don't know why. His name is Tax Toucan. Tax Toucan. Yeah, Tax Toucan. You're going to let me bite some people. No, you're not. Really? I'm gonna say yes to that. Yay! It's Mr. Tax Toucan. It's your Tax Toucan next. 3 holes. Like 4 holes.
The Blook is going really well right now. What kind of units do you have?
Units like math units?
No, like cards. Oh, cards. What is charisma?
You mean charisma?
Yeah, what is that?
I think it might be like sarcastic.
No.
It might be like dramaticism. It might be that. Oh, charm. So attractiveness. Okay. I'm gonna do wisdom. And that wisdom just let me down. Just don't let me down.
thinking
Hey
like.
guys, hey guys, hey guys. Oh my god, it's upside down. I'm gonna say that. There you go, I can't do this. Turn this into crash though. Upside down. Aiden, don't do that.
Whoa, Taco Tuesday. I'm cooking.
No way, everything.
Alright, kids, listen carefully. Listen, please. Listen, please. Listen, please. Quiet, please. Mute yourself. I need to speak. I need you quiet. Zip your lips. I need you quiet. Mute yourself. I need you listening. Correct.
Guys, the teacher's talking.
Okay, let's look at this. Hurler. Decompose 3.64 by units using a number bond. What would your bonds include? Get your whiteboards. Let me show you one that has some text to it so you can see. This is, a small paragraph, but this one gets a little longer. I've put in some pretty long questions sometimes. Alright, now that I have a set created with a title and just a quick description, I can start adding questions to it. So I'm going to hit add question. I have the option of adding an image, a file, or a URL. Uploading a file. Let's try that. Here you go. Alright, teachers, I need you to compare these fractions. Now, if you're watching this video, you're obviously going to see which one I check is the answer. So I'm going to hide that. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the answer choices. We could go this way, or a check mark next to the correct answer. Okay, now down below you can add a time limit save, and boom, here's a preview of the questions that we have so far. Compare these fractions is only the first question. Or you can import questions from a Quizlet. So I already have a Quizlet, or you can search Quizlet here. So let me go to one of mine. Okay, my sign up is saved. Wait, no it's not. What? Girl, bye. Yes, update. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's do, are you smarter than a 4th grader? Who knows fraction? Ooh, vocabulary. Okay, how do I get it in there? Go back, hit next step to get more directions. I need to look for math review. Go to the 3 dots, grab export, copy the text, and then go to next step again. So here we go. 3 dots, export, copy text, next. Now paste the text below. Do we want to flip questions and answers? Ooh, opposite, yeah. Now from importing, look, they are single questions. Let's try one. Angles, what are your answer choices? 2 rays that share an endpoint, a unit of time, a fraction that has 1 as its numerator, fractions that are commonly used for estimation. Which one is the correct answer to? Okay, so we have a total of, that's a lot. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of flashcards. 144. I forgot that it was a whole year 4th grade review, but we can handle that. Let's go. It will randomize, and that doesn't mean that to play the game you have to answer 100 and something questions. Check this out. Let's save this set, and now this is a collection that I have. I have created some of these, but also some of these are copies from what I found and discovered. You have 2 options. You can give your students the game ID code, or you can give them the links. Okay, now let's take a look at how to see what's going on in the game. Your history looks like this. Just gives me a list of games that we have already played, and I can go back and check out the results. This is one of our first ones, and what happened. This is actually from Battle Royale. So this was the Orderly Oinkers team. They had 9 wins, and it included these students here. This shows the Nutty Buddies team. They had 7 wins, 56% correct, and these were the students that were included. So in the Battle Royale, these students kind of went head to head. It wasn't like Crazy Kingdom was more of an individual type of game. You get your own score, but this one is one of the live host games in which you can set it where it's team versus team or students versus students. And this is kind of what the report looks like for one of those style games. I mean, honestly, I really don't know a whole lot about this page here. I'm still learning on this. So, let's get back to the other stuff. But see, the students, you can choose for them to be able to put in little, like, random names, or they can type in a name. I asked them to just put in at least part of their name so that I know who it is. But like this, who is that? Who is this? They expect me to know who they are, but I don't. And like this, I don't know who you are. What is that? Check Rosie. So we have some green on these questions. I can go through as a teacher and see which questions she needed, you know, maybe a little bit more support on. And I noticed they're the same type of question here. There's a market here where you can spend the money that's earned. I'm not really sure how this works yet. We're still investigating this. Like I said, my kids and I are still new to this, but they did notice that they are collecting these little dollars, or yeah, I guess they're Blook dollars, and you get these little packages of new Blooks. I noticed that mine pop up when I'm playing like the Tower of Doom, the card versus card game, which is really neat. And then I have a collection of Blooks here. The students also have their own. So as we've played different games, we've unlocked different little Blooks. And clicking on them, the only thing I've noticed that happens is that, like, they are worth a certain currency. They have like uncommon or rare or epic type of title to them. Some can be sold and some cannot be sold, as you can see here. But I got a piece of toast that I can sell you for 5 Blooks. Or Blook. I love this game though. Okay. Alright, well, that's all I have to share about this website. I really enjoy it. So for me, I say yes, it gives engagement to your classroom. It adds another layer of that gamify like feel that I wanted to create being an online teacher this year. And my students really love it. It is possible to make it challenging. So I think it's worth trying out. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also, if you would like for me to host a teacher game where we can play live, let me know that also in the comments, and we'll set up a date. We'll play live. Let's go. See you soon. Peace. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ayana, and this is Teacher's Treehouse. In this video, I want to show you my favorite thing right now. Okay, wait. I need to stop. Do that again. Don't do that. Don't do that. These people don't know you like that. Why would you do that? Goodness. Okay, let me start over.